Hey guys, I don't know if you've been seeing a lot lately of the monochromatic look. I actually just went past, what was it? I think the Gap actually, and they had a ton of like pastels for springtime with just like all one color. If you don't know what monochromatic is, it's basically taking all colors in the same family and pairing them together. So I want to show you that, but with a little bit of slight change to it because it's not always easy for everybody to wear, not always easy to do. So what I did was I took a top and my bottoms, they're both the same color, but this has a print to it. So the way, it's not quite 100% monochromatic, but you'll see the colors are very similar, so it works. But the way to do it is basically take a color that you love or a color that you're a fan of and do that monochromatic. So just because pastels are in for springtime and that's what everyone's doing, like mint jeans with a mint sweater or a top, or purples or pinks, just because that's like the trend doesn't mean you have to do that. You can take the monochromatic trend and do it with a color that you really like. So if you like darker colors and it's like navies, you want to do navies, you can do all navy. That will look a little bit darker for the spring and summer, but is a really good way to do the trend just the same. The same with if you like, even if you like black, you can do black and wear it monochromatic and maybe change up like where you add in really dark gray with a darker gray bottom. So it kind of looks like black, but it's in that gray family rather than being dark black. Dark is back. But this way I want to show you how to do it with a print, so it feels a little bit more comfortable than just wearing one solid color head to toe, even though that can be very slimming. So I took a shirt that is a pinky purpley kind of color and it has polka dots on it. So that's where it has the print, where I took the print and incorporated that in. So it's a sheer little top. You can kind of see that it's sheer, but I like that. I like that look to it. I can get away with it for work, but obviously if you were gonna do something like this and you were wearing it to work, you wouldn't want it to be too sheer. But it's a sheer little top and it has a purpley kind of color to it, and you'll see my jeans, they're J brand, and they are also purple. So they kind of work really nicely with the top itself. And that's a good way to do the monochromatic look, is to take a color from whether it's the bottom or the top and make sure that they go together. And you can see that they're two sort of different tones, and because it's sheer, it's actually coming up a little bit darker on camera than it really is. But they really blend together really nicely. And then my shoes are my Monochromatic little sparkly heels, and that's where you can kind of add in a little bit of a different color too, but yet these are sort of the same because they have just a sparkle to them. So overall, the whole from head to toe is one very similar color, and just because of the polka dots, it breaks it up a little bit. So it's a good way to do the trend without feeling like you're one whole color, is to find a top or find something with a little bit of a print in it. I also like to throw sometimes like a jacket over it in a darker color, so that way it takes that down a little bit as well, but I didn't do that today, obviously. And then I just accessorized it with a little necklace. The necklace is like a black kind of stone, so that ties in really nicely with the polka dots. And that's how I did this whole monochromatic look. I'm going to try to show you a few more looks. I will do a head to toe one. I've done them before in the past, but I really feel like this season especially, seeing them everywhere, a lot of magazines and runways and like all over the place I'm seeing them, so I want to show you how to do them too. If you guys have any requests, leave them below. I do eventually get to them. Everybody knows that I sooner or later will try to do looks or answer questions that you do have. I am going to try to do some more Google Hangouts where you guys can just like come and join and ask questions, or we could just chat about what's going on in fashion and all that stuff. So I might be doing one later today, but I'm not 100%. So if I do, or if I am, you guys want to stay tuned. I think it does alert you, but I'll try to find that out as well. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a really great day. If you want to see a full-length picture, it will be my Instagram at Russo, and links there to where to get pieces like this too. See you soon. Bye.